Hello, as part of the 2020 Symposium on Computer Animation, I'll be presenting a brief video abstract of our work. Probabilistic Character Motion Synthesis using a Hierarchical Deep Latent Variable Model. The goal of our system is threefold. We want to generate realistic action sequences while also exhibiting naturalistic variation between those sequences in order to better reflect realistic human motion, whether it's repeated movements by the same individual or the same action executed by multiple individuals. We also want our system to be tuned via weak control signals. This is such as action type or body characteristics. This supports use cases such as background character or crowd animation, where it is unnecessary labor to specify strong control signals such as the full motion trajectory. Here we show example output produced in parallel by our system, highlighting its ability to generate realistic crowds of characters who are simultaneously performing the same sets of actions with a naturalistic breadth of variation. Our model makes use of high-level abstract representations, which we call motion cells, which are shown here in green, and low-level deterministic components, which are shown here in orange, which convert these high-level representations into poses. Stochasticity in our model is injected at the high level across both the spatial and temporal domains, thereby increasing the consistency of the resultant action to a given stochastic perturbation. In this work, we evaluate generated sequences based on two criteria, quality and diversity. We expect the generated samples to be realistic and coherent with the attributes which are set as the control parameters, which is the measure of quality, but we also expect the model to generate motions with high diversity from sequence to sequence, as measured by diversity. In order to quantify both criteria in our evaluation, we adapt two metrics which were originally introduced in the domain of image generative models, and bring them into the domain of evaluating synthetic motion sequences, the inception score and the freshest inception distance. We compared our proposed method with two previously presented models, Quadranet and ERD, as well as several ablation configurations. Overall, our method outperformed competing methods by a wide margin. We also conducted a qualitative study asking human observers to rate the realism of a motion sequence, from 1, highly unrealistic, to 10, highly realistic. As you can see in this chart, our model achieved the strongest scores overall, particularly for actions with low degrees of periodicity, such as jumping and lifting. Thank you for your attention. Please be sure to watch our full video or refer to our paper for further details.